Matt VanCleave, PGA assistant golf professional at Superstition Mountain Golf and Country Club, captured the Player of the Year title by just a single point. He finished in the top 5 in 3 of the 4 Southwest PGA Major Championships, including a runner-up finish in the 61st Ping Southwest PGA Championship. He finished with an impressive 67.5 scoring average for the year and qualified for the 52nd PGA Professional National Championship in a couple months in South Carolina. Ladies and gentlemen, our Southwest Section PGA Player of the Year, Mr. Matt VanCleave.
So Matt's a young guy and a great player that makes everybody jealous. I saw you over there texting on your phone right before you were coming up too, so I caught you doing that, by the way. So yeah, that's the young guy thing right there, right?
I was telling my wife how nervous I am. So there we go.
Okay, so Matt, yeah, as Michael had alluded to, Player of the Year for the section, 1 point. Of all the events we have and all the points that are out there, came down to one final point in the final event of the year. Can you talk about your season and a little bit about that race?
Yeah, it was a great year. I played well from start to finish. It's the most consistent golf I've ever played. It was a lot of fun, you know, and I really enjoyed the year and competing with all the guys that we get to play with, great players. So I felt very fortunate to have a chance to win, and for it to come down to the last event the way it did was awesome. And it was really cool to come out on top, and you know, something I was very proud of.
So we'll talk about it a little bit in the follow-up here. So on the last hole, is it true that you made an eagle on the last hole to beat Craig by 1 stroke and surpass him in the standings?
Yeah, the section was kind enough to pair Craig and Michael Hopper and I together the final round so that we could kind of keep eyes on each other and know where we stood, and which made it a lot of fun. I think I played a really clean front 9 and then turned to the back 9 and had a nice 3-putt bogey on a par 5 to start the back and kind of got behind Craig, and then I think on 15 I caught up with him and passed him, and 17 hit a poor tee shot. He hit a great tee shot, and I had to make a 20-footer for par, and he made an 8-footer, so we went to the last hole all square, and Michael Hopper and I have become really good friends, and we were riding in a cart together, and you know, I told him, I said, hey, I'm going to have to eagle the last, and he said, well, just do it. And somehow it was the best shot I hit all year from 255 yards. I hit it to 6 feet and made the putt, and you know, even with making that putt for eagle and shooting 67, the way the points work, I still had to have 2 guys tie Craig. You know, he shot 68, I shot 67, so if nobody else in the field shot 68, I'd only make up a point on him, he would still win, or you know, potentially tie. And thankfully, Marty Jertson and Chris Dompierre both shot 68 in the group right in front of us, and it all worked out. So it was a lot of fun, though.
Worked out great, but what an accomplishment. I mean, really to know what you have to do and to do it, and that's all you can control. And things fell wonderfully for you, so that's great, Matt. So great job. So with your play last year in our majors, I mean, what a season. I mean, I got to watch almost all of that, if not most of that, and it's so impressive to me to watch our players in the section and how you play in the game and how it holds up. It's incredible to watch you guys do exactly what you just described. So describe a little bit what it's going to be like to feel like you're going to come up and play in a couple of months, as Michael alluded to in the professional championship in South Carolina, and what that means to you.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to qualify last year. In my first attempt, I qualified and played at Black Horse and Bayonet. It was an unbelievable experience. Unfortunately, I missed the cut by a shot. Left me really hungry to come back and qualify again for next year. So I was thrilled to get through the qualifier, the PPC at Superstition Mountain, and it's such a great event. It's run like a tour event. I was telling Matt Brooks, we were driving up here together, and I have not felt nerves like I felt on that first tee last year when they announced my name, and just knowing that it was the PGA Professional Championship. I mean, I was thrilled to get the ball airborne. It's as nervous as I've ever been on the first tee, and you know, so it really is a special event.
And speaking of Matt, as you bring that up too, so you work out at Superstition with Matt, and Matt's another award winner here tonight too, which is really cool. You got a very busy facility, 36-hole facility, super busy. You both got a lot on your plate. You're both good players. So how do you balance that work life and on-course life?
It's definitely challenging. we're very fortunate to work at a club that has a great membership that supports us, and we've got 3 of our staff members actually playing in the PPC. Milo Lyons is another one that'll be out at the PPC with Matt and I, and our membership couldn't be happier or more excited that they've got 3 of their people playing. So they truly do support us. And we also have a management team that allows us to pursue our, our goals and ambitions as PGA professionals. Right now, we've got our couples member guest going on. Tonight is the opening dinner, and Matt and I are both here, and so the top 2 golf professionals aren't there, and our general manager Mark Gurneau and assistant GM Marion McGill are standing in for us. So that says a lot about the management team we have and their support for us. And I'm very fortunate to have a wife and kids that support my desires to play the game at a high level. When we go play in tournaments, that's not part of our work day. That's above and beyond work. So for me to play a 3-day event or to even play an afternoon event, I'm at work in the morning. So that's even more time I'm away from home. And so to have the family that supports that is awesome. And so I owe them a ton.
Yes, it's pause. I mean, that's not part of your 40-hour work week? You don't get credit for that?
I've been working on
It's
Matt on
surprising.
that.
It
Yeah,
shocks
we're
me.
trying to build that in.
So this is your first award for the Southwest. I have a feeling you're probably going to be up here a couple of more times, I'd imagine.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, can you talk about what it means to you and the fact that you're the player of the year with so many great players in our section?
Yeah, we really do. We've got an incredible playing section, incredibly deep at the top of the, with Marty and Craig and Michael, and it just keeps going. So I really feel fortunate to have won this award. I definitely hope to win a few more. It was a goal of mine to win this. I don't think I really expected to win it as quickly as I did. And at the same time, I think, for me as a professional, winning the Player of the Year award it's kind of a selfish award. It's all about what I did on the golf course, and so many people here tonight that are being recognized. Their award is about what they did as a PGA member for other people, and that's really cool. And so my goals are, I would love to be back in this position, but my goal is to be back in Danny or some of these guys' shoes that their award really means a lot for what they're doing for the game. So again, I love being the Player of the Year. It's exciting. I want to be a great player. I want to continue to get better. But as a PGA professional, I definitely have goals to continue on.
Well, that's great. We'd love to have you back here. Thank you, Matt. Great job.